Did I go crazy or what? And these aren't even all of the jeans that I've ordered. Well, let's get started.
Traveling combo, taking flight. Got the rhythm pumping all day. Planes and trains, feeling right. Every meal a brand new buffet.
So welcome to our channel. This is Traveling Combo. I am one half of that combo. The other half is my husband Slate. And he may be making a little cameo later, but I'm Amber. And I usually have started up reviewing airlines and trains, and we're making our video for our cruise, and we have traveled. We've started traveling outside things. We've also been reviewing a lot of restaurants, but we have a big trip. We're not announcing where we're going yet, but it is going to be in April. I have lost a lot of weight, right? We travel on a budget. I have went from last year from a size 18 to a size 2. So that is considerable. You know, trying to keep up with clothes for work, outside, traveling gets really expensive, right, as you go down. I am right now, hopefully this is my maintenance. I don't plan on trying to get any smaller. It just depends what happens with my body composition at the gym, lifting weights and stuff. But I have went to, I say Temu, but I guess it's Temu, or you could tell me in the comments how to pronounce it correctly. But I have ordered a lot of clothes throughout this. I ordered some for our cruise. In May, we went on a big one. We went on one recently. I've been different sizes the past 14 months, and now I've hit goal just recently. So where we're going, I can tell you, is in Europe. It's pretty exciting. Part of why, well, not the only reason, but been going, hitting those goals at the gym is part of the reason, because there's some strenuous things that's going to happen on that trip, but it's going to be a little chilly. It's going to be in a little beginning of April. Might be in some mountains over in Europe. So I am trying to collect clothes, like jeans, things like that. So I thought I would some of the jeans have recently came in. I have a few more pair coming and some other clothes, which I will go over, but these are for traveling. I will also wear them other times. We try to budget our money. We both work full time. My husband also sells some things online on Spare to help with that traveling budget. We like to do the budget because the more we budget, the more we can travel, right? We really enjoy it. So let's just get started. I will, at the end of this video, I will be trying all these on and telling you if I like how they fit and things like that. You could put in the comment log if my next video like this of the review, if you would rather me put like a split screen with the whatever clothing item I have on, or if it's okay at the end. Just let me know. And also, just a reminder, if you could like, subscribe, if you and make a comment, share. We're really trying to grow this channel so we can expand our wings and go out and explore the world, this beautiful world God made for us even more. So with that, let's start looking at these jeans. All right, so I've got 5 pair of jeans with some tights that we're going to review today. So this first pair of jeans you can see this right here. And I will be putting up how much they cost, and I'll also leave a link in my description. So if you're interested in these, and I am not affiliated with Temu or anything, this is just on my own. I know when I've been traveling around trying to find places, this is where I went to find affordable clothes, is I watched some videos and people gave a lot of nice reviews of stuff that kind of gave me some ideas. So this pair of jeans is made of 85% cotton and 15% polyester. So you can see right there. And these are a size, like I said, extra small. It says US 0 or 2. You can see that they're like a standard blue. It's got some fading here. It's also got some fading in the back. Looks like there's a little bit of whiskering across here. And I'll give you if I like it at the end when I try them on. It does have quite a bit of stretch, so that's good. Makes it a little more comfortable, right? All right, so those are those. And let's look at the next pair. So these next pair have a hem, it looks like. They're sewed in. So if you're tall, these you could probably, it looks like it's just a little bit of a stitch, so you could probably let that out. Just for your knowledge, I'm 5 foot tall. I'll leave my measurements in my description. So these are a little bit more of a faded blue. The back, it's got pockets. It's got a little bit of whiskering there in the front, or quite a bit more actually. It's got a button and a zipper. Looks like all works good. And these are also, and with Temu, I go in and I read reviews a lot before I buy anything and see what people say. I also go by my measurements with the size. I look at their measurement charts because some of them are different than the US. This is an extra small. And it is made of 54% cotton, 36% polyester, and 9% viscose, and 1% elastane. So these have quite a bit of stretch too. Nice, probably mid-stretch range. These look like I'm short, so these actually look, the length might be good for me. All right, let's go on to the next ones. Okay, these also have a hem. They're also lightly stitched, so they could be taken out. These look like they're similar to the other. They're a little darker, you can see. There's also whiskering. There's fading here on the front if you like that. And then there's none on the back. I know a lot of people don't like the fading right here. Got good pockets, button fly. Or not button fly, just buttons. And then it zips. These are pretty stretchy. Maybe not, maybe not as much as the other pair. All right, let's get to the next ones. All right, so these are some, looks like cargo style, very faded blue. Looks like wide leg. It looks like it has pockets with the rings. They don't snap on both legs. You can see the hem. So here's the front and the back. Looks like there's some fading right in the back. These do not feel like, I don't think these have any stretch. Let's see. These are size extra small, and it's 73% cotton, 18% polyester, and 9% visco. Yeah, I can't really feel any stretch in them. They're really pretty thick. Feel like pretty good quality. They look like pretty high rate rise too, but we'll see when I try them on. All right. So these, oh, I like these. I like the little pockets in the front. These kind of remind me of kind of hipster. I put my beanie on, kind of hipster look. Looks like they're probably cropped for most people, but I'm guessing they'll be perfect length for my short legs. They got some fading on the front. Looks like fading on the back. They have a little bit of stretch, not very much, but a little bit. And then these are, this has got a brand in there. And then this is a size extra small, or US size 2. And they are made of 63% cotton, 28% polyester, 8% visco, and 1% spandex. I'm really excited about trying these on. All right, so this is the first pair of jeans that we looked at. They're comfortable, feels comfortable. They fit me pretty good. I would say they're like a mid-rise. I have a pretty high waist. They don't fit me too bad. They're a little long. I put on my Skechers because when I go traveling, I usually have Skechers slip-ons or some other kind of Skechers that I can hike in. So that's what I'll be wearing then. But they'd be cute with like another pair of tennis shoes or maybe a cute little pair of boots, little booties. But anyway, the pockets aren't very deep, but they're real. They zipped up well. The back pockets are good. So if I was rating these jeans out of a 10, I'd probably give these a 7 out of 10. All right. So these are the second pair of jeans. These don't have quite as much stretch probably as the first pair, but they're pretty comfortable. Remember, they have the hem that's sewed up, so they're pretty good length for me. Yeah, they're not quite as big. The rise maybe is a little bit lower than the first. Pockets, they're okay. Length, they buttoned easy. There's the put back. Yeah, so if I was rating these, I like them. They're very affordable. So I would probably, I'd give these a 7 out of 10 too. All right, so here's the third pair of jeans. Even though these are really similar to the second pair I just showed you, these are a little different. They are definitely a little bit tighter. I'm going to keep them because I need jeans, but I might have sent them back and sized up. I mean, luckily they have a little bit of stretch, but they're pretty tight around my waist. But not too bad. They have deeper pockets, which I like. They are longer, so they're a little long, a little bit sloppy looking for me, even though they have that hem that's sewed up. But I could probably fix that and hem it a little more for myself. But here's what the back looks like. So what do you think about these pair? Temu is really easy to return stuff, but I am going to probably keep them because they were so cheap and I need jeans. But I would probably, just because the sizing was a little different, because I do look at the measurements, I'd probably give these a 6 out of 10. All right, so here's those cargos that don't have any stretch. They fit really good. I got plenty of room, not much gap back there. They're a little long for me, but I don't mind cargos being long. I kind of like that look. I don't mind these. Probably wouldn't wear those at work. Maybe I could get away with it on casual Fridays, but probably not. I like the pockets. They're really deep. They're comfortable. They go in. Here's what the back looks like. They're I could pull them up even more. They're very high-waisted, which is good because my natural waist is pretty high. I like these. For a casual look, maybe throw a hoodie on, go out in the winter. It's snowing. I like them. I'd probably give these an 8 out of 10. I'll have to hide them from my 20-year-old daughter. Okay, you all. I saved the best for last. I love these jeans, especially for my petite height. Look at these. It fits me like they were made for me. Like there's no gap. They fit nice. Even though these don't have stretch, they fit me well. They perfect length for my short legs. So you tall girlies, they probably won't work for you unless you want them as crop jeans, which I think that's what they're made for. So cropped would be great, but you shorties like me, they're great. They're very comfortable. I feel, they're so nice. The pockets aren't super deep, but they're okay. But I don't think they're supposed to be because they're more of a for style, just a look. I like how they look. Here's the side and the back. Not sure if I like how much fading is right in this area. Oh, that's going to have to deduct a point. But I definitely am going to look at who makes these on the store. I think these were a local in the United States store. But because of the fading, I'm going to have to give a point. I was going to give these 10 out of 10, but I still really like them. I'm going to give these 9 out of 10. What do you all think? Do you like them? Okay, so my husband's also going to step in and show you a shirt. I tried to get him some scripture t-shirts for, he does some Bible study on another channel, and we find really affordable t-shirts that have inspiration or spiritual or Bible verses on it. So here it is. This is my husband. He's 6 foot tall. He wears like a 29 or 30 waist pants, and usually a medium, sometimes a large shirt because he's tall or long torso. And this fits really good, right? Mm-hmm. Nice material, feels just like a t-shirt. You want to turn? Yeah. So that was a pretty good buy. I will be putting that price on the screen. So what pair of jeans on me did you like the best? Put in the comments. Is there any that you didn't like that you could talk me into returning to save money? Or do you think they all work for traveling? Let me know.